The Tom Rutledge cross-country course in Joplin, Missouri. A gorgeous day for the 66th iteration of the men's NCAA Division II cross-country championships. Lots of supporters on hand today to watch some racing, particularly running, as we get set to crown another national champion in Division II cross country. I'm Kurt Darling. Thank you for joining us here on NCAA.com. Let's get you to the things that you need to know for today's competition. Some individual runners to look out for today. Of course, the entirety of the Wingate squad, anchored by Titouan Legris, who is from France. He has the overall time so far this year at 10 kilometers. He's their conference athlete of the year as well. But also Jan Lucas Becker from Mississippi College. He led this race last year for a little bit. He will try to do the same again this year as well. As for the team outlook, again, it is all going to be to Colorado School of Mines. They are the #1 team in the nation, but the Wingate Bulldogs have come on strong late this season. They had a perfect score at their region meet, 15 points scored at the Southeast region. They'll try to do the same thing again here today as well. Let's take a look at the course that this race will be traversing today. 10 kilometers just north of 6 miles to be traversed. 2 laps essentially around this beautiful course here in Joplin, Missouri, the home of Missouri Southern State. They do an excellent job putting things on here. So 2 laps will be finishing just to the right of the runners where they start here today. Conditions are good. Not a drop of rain in sight. 55 degrees today as we get set to start this 10-kilometer race to decide who will be the national champion, both individually and in a team sense, for this Division II cross-country championship meet. So just a few things left to go here before we get going. It'll be a heck of a race, definitely, to see if Wingate can pull off that ever-elusive perfect score. In fact, only one other time in the history of this event has that ever happened. That was back in 1992, Adams State. Again, the normal powerhouse as always in cross-country. They posted a perfect score of 15 points back in 1992. Wingate will try to replicate that result here today. Again, Titouan Legris, the main runner for Wingate as well. You'll be wanting to watch out for Romain Legendre from Adams State. He will be trying to anchor things as well for the Grizzlies. Half hour from now, we'll have a national champion. We're underway here in Joplin. Again, the start where they are all spread out. They will slowly condense down into the main field over this long, over half-mile straight to try and get to that first turn, which is a sharp 90 degrees, and then around another loop, and then they'll have their first hairpin soon after that. So again, Colorado School of Mines going to try and get yet another national championship. They have won several in their time. In fact, they have won 3 of the last 7. 2015, 2019, 2022, they have always been a contender. But Adams State has the most out of all of these squads. 13 national championships, but they have not won a national title since 2017. They are the 4th-ranked team coming into this race. So as the main group starts to funnel down into the main group, again, it will be several different runners that you can expect to get the lead here. Jans Becker, one of them, as well as Titouan Legris for Wingate. We'll have timing and scoring for you throughout the meet as they will move through each kilometer. Colorado School of Mines anchored by Loic Skumperin, who had a time of 29:44 out of the South Central region. He placed 3rd at that region. The Ore Diggers head coach Chris Simers, the South Central region coach of the year. He has been the glue to formulate this School of Mines squad that has been dominant over the last several seasons. So we slowly approach kilometer #1. The first mile still a ways away, though, as we go through the first 2.5 minutes here. The record in Division II set all the way back in 1993 by Shane Healy of Adams State. That was 28 minutes 4 seconds. That was a blistering pace that he set all the way back then. So we get our first look at the front of the pack here as they move closer to the first kilometer. And as you can expect, Wingate with a lot of runners up front right there. That is Bastian Roken, the junior, with the early lead, along with a little bit of help from Sohail Bufrizi as they move now through that first hairpin. Sohail Bufrizi, a junior, has a season best 28 minutes 55. He was the SAC outdoor champion at 3,000 meters steeplechase in track and field last May. So Wingate already looking strong here with 3 of their top 5 runners leading this pack. So we get close here to the first kilometer. Already Wingate putting a lot of pressure on Colorado School of Mines. Mines without the services of Dylan Powell this year. He was a sophomore last year. He won the Division II National Championship, but he is not on the roster as we can see so far here this year. Grand Valley State also going to be trying to contend. They claimed their 21st consecutive Midwest Regional title 2 weeks ago. Brock Wooderston, the sophomore, going to be looking for a big performance today. His best at 10K, 31 minutes this year, so he is really going to have to put in a big performance to try and contend with the rest of this field. So coming around now through the first mile. Already a very quick pace coming through now. So at that first kilometer, Sohail Bufrizi had the overall lead, followed by Jans Lucas Becker, Bastian Roken as well, and Romain Legendre right in there as well in the top 4. Wingate, though, is pummeling the field right now. 39 points scored at that first kilometer. East Central well back in second place at 121 points. So Wingate looking very good here to try and post that perfect score. Still, they are well off that, but there is still a lot of racing left to go. We'll take a look at some times here. Again, as we talked about, Sohail Bufrizi, 2:42 through that first kilometer. That is a very, very quick pace. And as I mentioned, Romain Legendre right there in 4th. Becker coming in as an individual here for Mississippi College. They're qualified as a team, though, did the Choctaws. They're 28th in the nation coming into this one. So you'll see a couple of times here that are really going to have to try and improve. Hazmat Shahid also right there as well for Wingate. So we've already moved through the first mile. And now looking for the second kilometer coming up here in just a matter of moments. Still, nobody has really separated themselves, unlike what happened in the women's race, which was run by Lindsey Cunningham earlier today. Coming across a time at 6 kilometers, 19:30 to claim her individual national championship for Winona State. It is a tight pack here trying to establish the lead. So again, here comes the pack. And again, out in front is Jan Lucas Becker. He led this race in the early going a season ago. He's holding the lead so far. But still a tight pack as Wingate still looking strong with many runners in the front right there. 51 points for Wingate through that second kilometer. Now East Central starting to move up on them a little bit here. Now East Central from Oklahoma, the Tigers, they certainly have a unique squad. Their entire starting 5 are from Kenya. They have many Kenyan runners coming into this program, anchored by Peter Kipkemboi. 29:46 was his time coming out of their region. Still Becker, as you can see, comfortably leading and setting the pace out in front. Adams State also right there as well, with a few runners in that front pack. Adams State is third in the team scoring through that second kilometer with 114 points. So things have kind of evened out a little bit here, but still plenty of runners, about 6 or 7 runners vying for that top spot, as Becker still holding strong up front. Around the other hairpin. As we approach the 8-minute mark. And coming up in a matter of moments, we'll have the times for the third kilometer. Fans running all over this course here at Tom Rutledge Cross Country Course, a beautiful facility. Very fan-friendly for people to just keep running back and forth and keep cheering on their athletes. Plenty of different athletes to highlight here as well, and different types and different disciplines. You have 800-meter specialists in track and field all the way up to 10,000, even some steeplechase runners, all coming here to run one distance, that is 10,000 meters. Through the third kilometer, William Amponsah, now the overall leader from West Texas A&M at 8 minutes 29 seconds through that third K. Romain Legendre also in there from Adams State, and Jan Lucas Becker back in third. Western Colorado starting to get into the mix as well with Simon Kilati. Looking at the team scoring, Wingate is still the overall leader at 56 points. East Central really holding on strong here. They're the number 5 ranked team rather, coming in to this meet. And they've been kind of flying under the radar all season long. The Tigers, the Great American Conference team champions. Wingate, their respective conference champions out of the South Atlantic. Last year's meet held at Chambers Bay Golf Course in Seattle. It was 31 degrees at the start of that race. So dealing with some snow on that course a year ago. Not the case this time. A beautiful and comfortable day for running here in the mid-50s with sunny skies. Still no clear runner has gotten away with the overall lead individually. Wingate still holding the team advantage at the moment with 74 points. Their top runner is 11th at the moment. Sohail Bafrizi, who's running 12th. He is the top runner now for Wingate. Wingate, though, again, not establishing the overall individual lead at the moment, but they are consistent. Scoring in positions 11 through 20 are their scoring 5. That looks like Becker back out in front as they go through the long loop. Again, it will be 2 miles, or rather 2 laps that will be traversed around this course here in Joplin. So it looks like it is Becker up front, followed by Amponsah from West Texas A&M. Moving through the next K, that is 4 kilometers now. It is Becker holding the lead right there with Amponsah on his shoulder. So Amponsah and Becker crossing that K right at the same time with each other. And Spell Kiprop from East Central, now the overall top scoring runner from East Central. Romain Legendre comes back, and now Peter Kipkemboy cracking the top 10 as well. A 2-second difference between 1st and 10th among the top runners. Wingate starting to move up in the scoring again through that K as things have really started to shuffle up. Again, cross country, a game of chess quite literally trying to get into the best possible position. Your top 5 runners score. The team with the lowest score at the end of the race wins the team competition. Wingate with 61 points. They have moved up a little bit, but so has East Central. East Central now 13 points behind Wingate through that 4th kilometer. Adams State right there as well, and Colorado School of Mines, again the #1 team in the nation coming into today. They are currently 4th in the overall team standings. Amponsah and Becker still out in front for that individual title. As we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Dylan Powell, the individual champion from a season ago from Colorado Mines, he is not among the field this year. So the title picture is wide open to see who will claim that individual championship. So we're moving close here to about the 5K mark. We won't have an updated list for you until the 6th kilometer, but that will be the halfway point. This is the first time that the men's national championships have been here in Joplin since 2019 as part of the regular rotation of cross-country courses. As I mentioned, it was in Seattle a season ago. Colorado Mines has won the last 2 championships that have been hosted here at Missouri Southern. So still moving right along here through the middle of the field. These 5th and 6th runners will be certainly the ones to watch. And so East Central is going to have to look for their 5th runner to try and move up and get a few more points, because they now hold a 20-point deficit to Wingate. If things hold true, Wingate would get their first national championship. Of the 12 schools that have ever won a national championship, Adams State has the most at 13, Western Colorado with 8. Western Colorado had a dynasty back in the mid-2000s and late 90s. They won 6 national championships in a row. Kind of fallen off from grace a little bit has Western Colorado, but they're still putting in some good performances. So as we get another look at the lead now, and it appears that Amponsah from West Texas A&M has been able to separate himself by about 10 meters or so from the front of the pack. Getting closer to the 6-kilometer mark as we approach 16 minutes gone in this 10-kilometer race.
I am ready.
Amponsah came across that 4th kilometer at 11:22. Amponsah pushing the pace a little bit now. 2 weeks ago at the South Central Regional, where he was the South Central champion, he set an average mile time at 4:45. And he is right on pace with that through this juncture. So now getting close here to, we're over halfway here, or right at halfway as we get closer to the 6th kilometer. At last check, it was Amponsah, followed by Becker, Kiprop, Kilati, and then Legendre.
Live stream right here, live stream.
5 different schools represented right there: West Texas A&M, Mississippi College, East Central, Western Colorado, and Adams State, in that order with those runners. So coming to the next kilometer. That is 6 kilometers just past there by Amponsah. At 17 minutes 14, give or take a few. as they go around the hairpin for the second and final time here on this second lap of this course. William Amponsah undefeated this season. He's the Lone Star Conference champion from Texas, as well as the South Central Regional champion, as I mentioned earlier. He has a best time this season at 29:32 at 10 kilometers. And that's another thing to remember. The men only run 10 kilometers maybe once or twice in any given cross-country season. Most conference championship races are 8 kilometers, as well as a few other individual invites as well as team invites. Amponsah now moving past the 4th mile completed. At the 6 kilometer mark, East Central has taken over the team lead. Wingate now 5 points back. So East Central with a couple of big runners. Peter Kipkemboy is now running 3rd, as well as Aspel Kiprop in 7th. So they now have 2 runners cracking the top 10. In fact, 3 runners cracking the top 3 scoring spots. As we get a few more stats coming in now, it is neck and neck between East Central and Wingate. Individual standings as they run right now. William Amponsah at 17:08 at that 6 kilometer mark, followed by Simon Kaladi. Then Peter Kipkemboy 3rd. Andrew Amor of New Mexico Highlands, one of the individuals coming here to this contest. And then Matthew Storer of Colorado Christian. Colorado Christian, one of the teams that got an at-large bid to this meet. 24 teams got an automatic qualifying spot depending on where they finished in their regionals, as well as another 10 teams got an at-large bid. In fact, just to kind of put that in perspective, out of the South Central Regional, 9 teams advanced from that one regional, which is certainly unheard of, but it is a dominating regional, is the South Central. 20 minutes gone. Right at the 7th kilometer comes Amponsah. And Amponsah now has opened up about a 10-second advantage on the rest of the field. He was across the line at 20:02 was Amponsah. So William Amponsah, followed by Hazmat Shahid of Wingate. So Wingate now starting to feel the pressure a little bit. They are reeling East Central back in just a little bit. We'll get team standings here in just a little bit, as Amponsah keeps moving on out in front here for West Texas A&M. And there for Wingate is Hazmat Shahid. A few other runners coming as well through this point in the course. So East Central now with 5 runners across at 7 kilometers. They hold a 3-point advantage on Wingate. We'll get the overall score in just a little bit, but it is awfully close between those two. Wingate came in dominant, again posting that perfect score at the region, but they have a different lineup here today than what their region was. And so now Wingate, with all runners across at 7 kilometers, they hold the lead. 2 points separate the top 3 teams in the team standings. 72 points for Wingate, 73 for Colorado Mines, 74 for East Central. So it is Wingate, Mines, and East Central duking it out here for the team national championship. It will be awfully close at the finish. East Central's 5th runner scoring 44 points at the moment. Colorado Mines 24. So that is the difference. But still, Mines has a lot of runners in between 7th and 25th places at the moment.
Let's go, boy. Come on, Lowen. You got this, Lowen.
In Colorado Mines, the defending national champions, they scored 43 points a season ago. Looks like they may not be able to get to that total this year, but still, we have 2 kilometers left to go. As Amponsah across at 8K, 22:57. He still holds the overall individual lead. Certainly some drama playing out here, as the middle of the field is where this race will be won for these teams. It is Amponsah, followed by Shahid, and then Kaladi, your top 3 individually.
That regional race was a team player to get people. Johnny Mike is 10 points right there.
Going through all of these trees here in this beautiful course. Again, not a lot of elevation change, only a few minor hills here and there. Other than that, it is a flat out 10 kilometers to see who can come away with the win. At this point in the race, this is where it really starts to get grueling. Dylan Powell, mind you, a couple seasons ago was leading the race, but then came off and was unable to endure the Florida heat. There are your top 10. Amponsah, Shahid, followed by Kaladi, Storer, and Amor. So the top 5 has gone unchanged here through the last couple kilometers. However, Jan Lucas Becker from Mississippi College in 7th, he has moved up a little bit. And still waiting on the team scores here to be shaked out here through that 8K. At the 7K, remember, it was awfully close. Only a matter of 4 points separated the top 3 teams in Wingate, Colorado Mines, and East Central. Those 3 are your contenders here for the team title. Runners still coming in at 8 kilometers. Wingate still holding the lead. Close behind is Mines, and then East Central again. 1, 2, 3 are those schools through the team score. Amponsah now getting awfully close here to the 5th mile here of this 10 kilometers. And 10 kilometers translating to about 6.2 miles overall when you're going from English to metric. There is the 9 kilometers. Amponsah's best, again, 29:32 this year for 10 kilometers. The leading time overall was Tituan Legree, who has not been a factor in this race if he's running at all, at 28:45. He was the region champion for the Wingate Bulldogs, and it looks like he has not been called up to run this race here today. After 8 kilometers, the team score reads as follows. Wingate, 77. Colorado School of Mines, 87. And then East Central, 94. So Wingate has moved back up into that top spot as we take a look at the 9-kilometer individual rankings. Amponsah, along with Kaladi and Shahid. Wingate with 2 runners inside the top 11. That has certainly been a big difference maker. But way down in the field, still East Central separated between their 4th and 5th runner by a matter of 30 places. So that has been kind of the big anchor here for East Central. As a couple more teams move through here, you get the rest of the field on the right of your screen, and there is Amponsah on your left. All by his lonesome is Amponsah. He was across the 9-kilometer mark at 25:52. Team score coming in here after that 9th kilometer. Colorado School of Mines has moved closer to Wingate. East Central still holding on in 3rd place. Amponsah now is looking like he's picking up the pace a little bit now, separating himself from the rest of the field. Amponsah, a junior from Ghana, who won the regional championship. Fastest West Texas A&M time in region history just a couple of weeks ago. He's coming around now after the 6th mile, and he will look towards the finishing stretch here in just a few seconds. So William Amponsah, a junior leading this West Texas A&M Buffalo squad, capping off an excellent year, barring any other unforeseen circumstances, will get the individual championship. So through the final 50 meters, William Amponsah, nicely done by that young man. 29:05, roughly his final time. That is a new season best by just shy of 30 seconds, but now here is where the rest of it starts to come into play. Now it's time to focus on the team championship. Through that 9th kilometer, it was Colorado School of Mines ahead by 4 points. So it is down to Mines and Wingate, as we expected. Mines looking for their 4th championship in the last 8 years. Wingate looking for their 1st ever. So the top 10 have come across the finish line here in this 10 kilometers. Amponsah getting the win at 29:04 officially. So that is a 28-second new personal best for him. Simon Kaladi second from Western Colorado. And then Matthew Storer, and then Hazma Shahid and Andrew Amor, all with excellent runs here today. Still watching the rest of this shakeout here as more of the meat of the field starts to come across the finish line. This is where the scoring really will be paid attention to by the coaches and the stewards. Again, fighting for each point you can. Adams State, the 4th-ranked team in the nation, well off the pace here today. They are 4th in the team standings, but they were still about 50 points back from 3rd place at the 9K mark. Team scores starting to filter in now. Wingate still holding the lead with runners still having yet to be scored here. They had 1 point advantage over Mines, but still more runners have to come in before they can get the final tally. East Central likely going to be the 3rd team and Adams State 4th. So the Wingate Bulldogs came in looking for their 1st national championship ever, and now they have a 5-point advantage over Mines. And as things still play out here, Wingate still not going to get that perfect score as they probably could have based on the times that they turned in at the Southeast region. Their top runner, Hazma Shahid, coming in 4th at 29:15. So off of the personal best he set 2 weeks ago at 28:55, but still a solid run for him coming in 4th. So more scoring still having to be tabulated here. Wingate still holds the team lead by 4 points now. We'll try to get as many runners finishing as we can here. Of course, the race stewards doing what they can to filter all of these runners across the finish line as they come in. A beautiful day here at Tom Rutledge Cross Country Course in Joplin. 2 phenomenal races run here today, capped off by the men with William Amponsah getting the individual national championship. And if the results hold here, this is how the team standings look. Wingate, 70. Colorado Mines, 78. And East Central, 106 points. So if things hold true as they are now on our score sheet, the Wingate Bulldogs will be a new national champion in Division II men's cross country. Colorado School of Mines, the #1 team in the nation coming in this one. The Ordickers coming in 9 points back now with 79 points. We'll take a now. Here is the full unofficial results. Again, Amponsah, your winner at 29:04, besting Kaladi by about 12 seconds. But on the right is where you certainly like to look. Wingate, 70 points with School of Mines, 79 points. It was an awfully close race all throughout the 10K, but it is Wingate who will be crowned your men's Division II national champions in cross country. East Central still put up a fight, though, as well. They were projected 5th, and they come away 3rd. Some individual performances. Ryan Hartman of Augustana from South Dakota. He was one of the top individual qualifiers. He comes home in 9th. Loich Skamperin from School of Mines. He was your top runner from Mines. He comes in 9th. Or rather 8th, excuse me. Ransom Allen, he did really well in the meet a year ago from Wayne State, Michigan. He's 13th at 29:40. A solid effort from him as well. A few other performances to look at as far as the team standings are concerned as well. Chico State, they were 9th after being projected at least maybe 11th when you score the meet out. They come in with a really good effort. Western Colorado, 5th after being projected outside the top 10. So they had a really good effort tonight as they were really trying to build out their effort to get back to the glory days of when they had that dynasty in the mid-2000s. West Texas A&M with a good effort today, but East Central really impressive. They were projected 6th when you score out the individual performances from previous meets. They come home 3rd as they continue to build into a cross-country powerhouse. But congratulations to the Wingate Bulldogs, as you saw right there. 70 points today. William Amponsah, the individual champion for Division II cross country. So it's been a solid day of cross country here in Joplin, Missouri. The first time in 4 years that it has been held here at the Tom Rutledge cross country course, and it has served as a great background for what has turned out to be some excellent competition today. Again, congratulations to Lindsey Cunningham of the women. She got the individual championship earlier today, as well as William Amponsah, the individual champion on the men's side here as well. But be sure to stick right here on NCAA.com as we will have full coverage of the awards ceremony as these teams get some hardware that they certainly deserve from today's performances. Again, the Wingate Bulldogs, your national champions on the men's side. We'll send it now to the PA in just a little bit for the presentation of the awards. You've been watching the Division II Cross Country Championships on NCAA.com. I'm Kurt Darling. So long till next time.
Both stage. Let's just make it the same as it was last time. Alright. Okay. Thank you. Ethan.
And let's give him a nice round of applause again. Congratulations, Ethan. What an awesome achievement. Now we will present our Women's Elite 90 Award for the Division II Women's Cross Country, as well with a 4.0 GPA in Communications. It is Marissa from Pittsburgh State University. Please give her a nice round of applause as she receives her trophy from State City.
Hold on, Marissa. One more. Hold on, Marissa. Thank you.
Woo!
And at this time, we're going to go ahead and present our top 15 individuals. Top 15 individuals for the women's side. We're going to bring them to the stage for presentation. We're going to ask the ladies that finish between 8 and 15 to stand in front. Ladies that are 1 for 7, we're going to have you stand right behind them for a photo opportunity as well. And these awards, of course, 15th place. We want to congratulate, before we get started, on outstanding achievements of both all the men and women here. Let's give them all a nice round of applause. We also want to thank Missouri Southern for their partnership and commitment to success of hosting this championship. Please give them a nice round of applause as well. And presenting the awards is Sage Fowler. She is the Associate Athletic Director in SWA at Southern Arkansas University and the Division II Men's and Women's Cross Country Chair. It is my pleasure to present this year's top individual finishers for the NCAA Division II Women's Cross Country Championship. So we're going to start with 15th place, and 15th, a sophomore from Grant. We'll try this one. 15th place finisher, a sophomore from Grand Valley State. Her time was 20 minutes, 17 seconds. Lauren Kiley. Number 14 today, also from Grand Valley State. Her time was 20 minutes, 15 seconds. Anna Tucker. Your third finisher today, a time 20 minutes, 13 seconds for Leah Taylor. Number 12 today, a senior from Edinburgh. Her time was 20 minutes, 12 seconds. Kylie Anatsik. Number 11 today, from Hillsdale, she ran 20 minutes, 11 seconds. Liz Walmsley. Your 10th place finisher from Western in Colorado, where she is a junior. She ran 20 minutes, 10.3 seconds. Allison Beasley. Number 9 today, from the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, she ran 20:09. She is a junior, Anna Fosk. Your 8th place finisher from Grand Valley State, she's a senior. She ran 20 minutes, 7.6. This is Claudia O'Malley. Number 7 today, a senior from Winona State. She ran 20 minutes, 6 seconds. Kaylee Byer. Sixth place finisher today. She ran 20 minutes, .1 from West Texas A&M, where she is a freshman, Sarah Humson. Fifth place finisher today. Her time was 20 flat from Sioux Falls, where she is a junior, Kat Jawak. Number 4 today, 19 minutes, 58.9 seconds of time for a senior from Adams State, Brianna Robles. Your third place finisher today, from Grand Valley State, she's a senior. She ran 19 minutes, 50.3, Natalie Graber. Your number 2 runner-up today, she ran 19 minutes, 45 seconds from West Texas A&M, Eleonora Kurtabi. And your individual champion today, she ran 19 minutes and 30 seconds. That ranks her number 2 all-time Division II and Championship 6K competition from Winona State, Lindsay Cunningham. Give her a nice round of applause. Ladies, we want to remind you, we do have boxes for your trophies, so after you step off the stage, please make sure that you get yourself a trophy box to take back with you as well. And again, let's give them one more nice round of applause. Your top 15 ladies today in the NCAA Division II 6K Cross Country Championships.
Lindsay, we need you to stay right here. We just need to get a picture of you. You can go top step.
At this time, we'll go ahead and present our team awards. Finishing number 10 today with 300 points was Cedarville. Number 9, Lee from Tennessee with 284. Wingate was 8 with 283. Augustana of South Dakota had 260 in 7th. West Texas A&M 258 finishes up number 6. Winona State 5th at 219. And your 4th place finisher today with 150 points, the Mountaineers from Western Colorado. Coach Jennifer Michael and her team, please come to the stage. You'll receive your award from Sage Fowler. Sage Fowler, of course, is the Associate Athletic Director in the SWA at Southern Arkansas University, and she serves as the Division II Men's and Women's Cross Country Committee Chair. And again, let's give them a nice round of applause. Number 4 today from Western Colorado, 150 total points for the Mountaineers. number 3 team today with 121 points. The Orediggers of the Colorado School of Mines, Coach Chris Seamers and company out of Golden, Colorado. 121 points. They come to the podium in 3rd.
Get the trophy, Holly.
Good job, Coach.
Yeah, look at this. Just come down the lower step. The lowest step. Just one step. Yep. Nope. This is where I stand. There we go. Look right here. Right here. Nope. Not yet.
And again, let's give them a nice round of applause. Number 3, the Colorado School of Mines. They finish up strongly.
You can do that. You can come back up. Yeah, boxes.
And at this time, we want to present our runner-up, their trophy. And Caitlin Smith, the Director of Athletics from Adams State, will present the award to the Grizzlies from Adams State. Coach Damon Martin and his team coming our way out of Amponsah. 86 there, the Adams State number 2 today for the Grizzlies.
First step, ladies. First step. First step.
My lips are going to look so bad in this picture. You guys got it.
Shoot to your right. Shoot to your right. Thank you.
Yeah, we got it. Run. Look right here. Right here. Wait.
And again, let's give them a nice round of applause. Number 2 in our women's championship today, 6-kilometer women's cross-country championships, Adams State. And at this time, we will have Sage Fowler present the championship trophy to the Grand Valley State Lakers out of Allendale, Michigan. And Coach Jerry Baltus and his team. 4 ladies in the top 15. Natalie Graver, Claudia O'Malley, Anna Tucker, and Lauren Kiley, all in the top 15. Allie Smith, another scorer there in the number 33 spot. And the Lakers take the championship back home with them to Michigan. 9 points.
Coach, don't even go ahead and go up.
Right here, please.
Take her up.
Trophy's up.
Get those shirts on.
And again, let's give them a nice round of applause. Grand Valley State, your champions today.
Hurry up, put it on. We'll take one more picture. You know what I'm doing?
All of our ladies, a nice round of applause for the championship as we get ready to bring our men up here. If you were one of the top 15 men, we please ask you to make your way up close here as we get ready to present the men's top 15 finishers here, the men's 10K championship, Division II cross country. And we'll start with number 15, a freshman from Western in Colorado. He ran 29:46, Tyler Nord. Number 14 today, he ran 29:46 as well, from Missouri Southern, Gideon Kimutai. Number 13 today, a senior from Wayne State, his time 29:40, Ransom Allen. Number 12, a junior from Findlay, 29:39, the time for Noah Fisher. Number 11 today, from the Colorado School of Mines, he ran 29:35, Duncan Feeney. Number 10 today, a junior from Wingate, Sohei Bofrizi. Your 9th place finisher from Augustana in South Dakota, he ran 29:32, Ryan Hartman. Number 8 today, a junior from Colorado School of Mines. His time, 29:23, Loic Skamparin. Your 7th place finisher today from Mississippi College. He's a senior. He ran 29:22, Jan Lucas Becker. Number 6 today, his time was 29 minutes, 20 seconds, a junior from East Central, Aspel Kibrov. Your 5th place finisher, a senior from New Mexico Highlands, he ran 29 minutes, 18 seconds, Andrew Amor. Number 4 today, a freshman from Wingate. He ran 29 minutes, 15 seconds. Hamza Shahid. Third place finisher, a sophomore from Colorado Christian. He ran 29 minutes, 14 seconds. Matthew Storer. Your national runner-up, he ran 29 minutes, 13 seconds from Western Colorado, Simon Kaladi. His time was 29 minutes, 13.2. Your individual champion, he ran 29 minutes and 4 seconds. A junior from West Texas A&M, William Amponsah. Gentlemen, please make sure you get a box as you step off the stage. Make sure you get an individual award box. And again, let's give them a nice round of applause and congratulations on your top 15 performances today.
William, we need you. Everyone else, we just need the winner right here, okay? Right there.
And again, let's give them all a nice round of applause. Fantastic job today, gentlemen. And now at this time we want to pass out our awards to the men's teams. Number 10 today was Azusa Pacific with 317. Number 9, Chico State with 309. Colorado Christian was 8 with 292. Grand Valley State with 183. As I said during the men's competition, last year's second place team score was 177 points. This year, 6 teams eclipsed that 177. Your 6th place team was Adams State with 169. Western Colorado was 5th with 168, and we welcome to the podium the bus from West Texas A&M with 142 points. They are 4th today. Coach Daniel and his team. Let's give them a nice round of applause. West Texas A&M, they are on the podium, number 4 today, with 142 points. William Amponsah, of course, your leader of that, putting the number 1 on the board to start things off.
Jake, get on the side. No, Jake, get on the side. 18 right there. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Hold. Good call, Grace.
And at this time, we'll welcome number 3 to the stage. And we want to welcome East Central with 108 points. Coach Sawyer and his team. Several guys up there in that top 40 mixture. Every one of them scoring under 40 points for the team score, 108 for East Central in 3rd.
Pretty sure I was more pedestrian. Sucks.
And join me again in giving them a nice round of applause. Number 3, East Central with 108 points. And at this time, we want to welcome our runner-up to the stage with 79 points, the Colorado School of Mines. Coach Chris Seamers and team, 79 points, received their trophy from Sage Fowler, NCAA Division II cross-country chair.
Grant, look at Grant to the right. Ask him.
Guys, go up on the first step with me, okay? With your right. Everyone, with your right.
Oh, wait. You're kidding. Stay.
And again, let's give them one more nice round of applause. Number 2 with 79 points, the Colorado School of Mines.
Trophies up. Good job, gentlemen.
And at this time, we want to welcome our champion for the NCAA Division II men's cross country from Wingate, North Carolina, the Bulldogs in Wingate, Coach Dominic and his team on the stage here with the championship. Of course, led by a very strong performance, Amponsah as well as Sohail Freezy. Those guys both in the top 10. All their scores right there in the top 35 or so. Actually 21 by the team score, as they score 70 points, 4, 9, 17, 19, and 21 for the Bulldogs of Wingate.
It's your program.